Thank you for joining us. SOB. So close. One more time. Thank you for joining us for Channel 13 Action News at midday. My name is Abingdon Mullen, and we have an update. That's all I have. I don't know what the update is about, but there's an update. It's breaking news. The weather. My name is Abingdon, and you are at the Abingdon Co channel, where we go on adventures with adventurous women and kind of explore non-traditional industries. I'm out in the parking lot of Channel 13 News here in Las Vegas. We're going to go in and hang out with the meteorologists. It's two women that are I don't know if it's weathermen, weather women, I don't know exactly what they call them, but they are meteorologists. They're going to show me what it's like to do their job, and we're going to hang out with them on set today. So come on in, let's go check this out.
In training, yeah, in progress.
In progress, and you are.
Hi, I'm just weather anchor.
You're just weather.
No, she's not just weathering. Kelsey's nickname is the Swiss Army knife because she does everything.
Okay.
She weather, report, traffic, anchor. Do you cover sports?
No. Leah has done all of those things except for
No, I haven't
traffic,
done traffic.
just because you're not on the morning show. They would make me do traffic.
Which I want to learn traffic. Which is fun.
In Vegas, like, the weather doesn't change that much.
It does. Okay, not as much as like
my bad.
the East Coast.
That was like a trigger.
we don't get hurricanes, that's for sure.
We don't get hurricanes. We get heat and we get wind.
We get monsoon also.
I've had a friend, well, even myself, was caught hiking in Charleston area when we got flash flood warnings on our phones. And we were like, we got to get out of Dodge right now.
Yeah.
So,
Smart. I'm glad that you guys took that warning, because there are so many people that would be in your same spot and would just get excited about it.
I don't compete with Mother Nature. I will never win.
I enjoy the hybrid of like weather and reporting and going out in the elements and showing what the elements are. Because like when you're forecasting and you're in studio, yeah, you show the radar and you can show cameras and stuff and showing what's happening and obviously forecasting. But the fun thing about live weather reporting is this is what it is right now. And it's super active and fun. And, yeah.
I got into this for journalism and strictly journalism, fell into weather. Right now I'm just like learning from my peers, learning from the awesome meteorologists that are already here. This is the first market where I've been able to like sit down and just focus on weather.
I'm actually finalizing my summer schedule, but I have 2 trips for my degree. One is presenting my thesis in Mississippi, and one is actually going to the Midwest and going storm chasing.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like I think 10 days-ish, and we go, and I think there's like 8 or 10 of us, and we just get in like a 12-passenger van and just look at the forecast and okay, where's the weather heading, and we just go there, and yeah, we're gonna storm chase, and it's gonna be wild. And I'm so excited.
Oh my god. That's going to be cool.
Dani actually took the exact same path that I'm taking. She's just farther along. So she also started as like just a journalist, decided to go back to school for her meteorology degree, did that, and is now a meteorologist. I'm in the still doing process, and Kelsey's in the should I do it process. So we're kind of like the levels
All
of...
3 different. Well, how nice that you all have each other too.
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, I get to watch and see what kind of pain I'd go through.
That's really the cool thing about what we do is like we are women in STEAM, and we do cheer each other on, and it's like fun to watch each other succeed.
That's awesome. Hi. Nice to meet you.
I'm Dani. It's so nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. I hear you're like the meteorologist.
Well, there are several of us.
Right. But you're like top tier.
Will you please say that a little louder?
Top tier, right up there.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been a long road. I mean, all of us kind of start from the bottom in small markets and work our way up. And so it's nice to be in a city that I love, forecasting weather that I actually enjoy living in. That makes it nice.
Yeah. Can you show us like
Yeah.
the whole green screen?
Yeah,
And
for
Can
sure.
we like play around? So this is where you look up your weather.
Yeah, so this is where I do all the forecasting and build all the graphics, and all the meteorologists here at the station, same thing. So we do the forecasting, we get the numbers ourselves. The meteorologists have been trained in atmospheric science, we've studied it, and we build the graphics. Each station has, scientists on hand, and every day put our forecast together. So it's a lot of analyzing, but it's fun work. I like it.
Show me how you do it. This is
So,
awesome.
Weather models and weather forecasting, obviously it's not a perfect science. So what a weather model does is it analyzes current conditions, every layer of the atmosphere all around the world, and puts those current observations into a model, and then it plays out for the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
I'll take you into the studio. So after we put the forecast together, put the graphics together, then it's showtime. I asked them to pop the graphic in, so that's really cool.
Oh, fantastic. How many people actually know that you are a meteorologist, that you have a degree in this? I mean, does it say it?
The anchors will toss to me meteorologist Dani Beckstrom, and I love that because I worked really hard for that.
Yeah.
But the general public, I get weather girl more than anything.
Yeah.
And I know that that is not coming from a bad place from them.
It's kind of, I mean, I don't know, I didn't know what other term to use. I don't know if it's weathermen, weather women, I don't know exactly what they call them. I know weather girl is not weather.
Yeah.
I know
You
that's
know what
not
makes me mad? They would never say weather boy. They would
Yeah.
at least get weather man.
Yeah, like,
So,
she's obviously a woman. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing.
I'm a weather girl. No, I'm a meteorologist, and I like to say that as much as possible because I earned that title. I worked for that title, and we're constantly fighting being taken seriously as a scientist, but we know the battle that we're in. It's a visual medium.
Yeah.
There's nothing, I have absolutely nothing against women or men who do this job that aren't degreed yet, because when I started, I wasn't either. My first degree is in broadcast journalism, and I kind of found my way into weather. But now that I've done the work and I've gone back to school 3 more years,
you guys-
like, you better call me by my real title because I earned that. My absolute #1 role model, Ginger Z. She's
Yes.
the chief meteorologist at ABC News at the network level, and she's really the one that watching that promotion when she got the chief position made me know that I could do it. At that point I was doing weather, but not as a degreed meteorologist, and one day she wrote about the importance of taking female meteorologists seriously and calling them by the title of meteorologist and scientist. And I read that, and that was kind of the turning point of what made me go back to school. And then I had another friend, her name's Bree Eggers. She's a meteorologist in Boise at KTVB right now. And she's the one that kind of held my hand through the process. She had just gone through the Mississippi State program as well. And she's like, nope, you can do it. And those 2 women, Ginger Z and Bree Eggers, are the reason that I have this job. And I'm so grateful that I was able to watch them, and especially Ginger, on that huge platform. It doesn't get bigger than that in our industry. And to see her not only do it, but do it better than anyone else, I think it's really cool. It's really special.
With like Kelsey and I, we're not meteorologists. I will be soon, but I'm not yet. And so sometimes people will say, "Oh, meteorologist Leah Pizzetti," and I'm like, "Wait." And like, I have respect for people like Dani who
'Cause
have
you know
finished
when
it.
to-
And so I'm like,
Yeah.
no, call me a forecaster, call me a weather anchor, whatever. But I am not a meteorologist because I respect the title.
What would you say is the percentage of women as a meteorologist?
I think it's 25%. There have been studies.
It's way less, I will say, also for chief meteorologists. Like, I know at my first market, we had a period where our whole weather team was all women. And so not only did we have a female chief meteorologist, but our whole team was women. And so it was like, and we were one of the few in the country that had that.
I think it's 25 or 30% of meteorologists are women. I can get you the numbers.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good rough.
Yeah.
There's 6% pilots. Female.
6, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Do you want to give a forecast?
Yeah.
Let's see it.
How do I
Take
do
away.
it?
You
Just talk. Did I talk
hit
about
play
this?
and yeah.
I keep talking. That's all we
So
do.
how many slides are there?
I'm not sure. There are probably just a couple left. This is
Okay.
set up for my show yesterday.
So tomorrow we're gonna, it'll be sunny and
Sunny.
63. I need to look at the camera. I did not need to look at you. Okay. And Thursday we're having a high of 71 degrees. It'll be about maybe versus average of
It's 5 degrees above average. You're doing
5
good.
degrees above average
Yeah.
for this time of year.
For this
Is that-
time of year.
Okay. And then Friday, a little bit higher, a little better, 72 degrees. Also, we're above average. And Saturday is the day to go out to Lake Mead because it'll be 75, sunny, and it will be definitely higher than average, 9 degrees above.
You're
Coming
natural.
for our jobs.
Okay, I know.
You're natural.
That's the same thing. Oh, lows. These are our lows.
This is Friday,
Highs and
Saturday,
lows.
So this is our 7-day planner. If you press play one more time, the rest of it will come out. There we go.
Gotcha.
So this is your typical 7-day that you see at the end of every newscast.
So, oh, okay, all right. Oh, this is
is
in
the
the
whole
middle of the week. All right,
Yeah.
this is kind of weird.
So today's Wednesday, all the way on that side of the screen,
So
and
I
then
would start it. So I would not start at Tuesday. I'd start at Wednesday.
start over there.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, I really got to get backwards here. All right. So today, 63, low of 42. Tonight, going into Thursday, we're getting a little bit more clouds, 71 degrees, but it will be getting warmer. Don't worry. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll definitely have some clouds, and there will be some wind.
Yes.
Quite breezy. So when I said go out on Lake Mead this weekend, take the sailboat, don't take the motorboat.
You're natural. I gotta write these down. I gotta use these tonight.
And okay, so and then we got showers.
Showers, chance
Got
showers.
showers coming.
Yeah.
We need it. It's a desert. So all right, that's
Right.
fine. That's okay. And then we're back to a little bit of wind as we do this time of year. 68 degrees. We're good for 7 days.
That's
and,
it.
And
That's
that's it.
the end of the forecast. How'd it
See you
feel?
next week. Good. I still got to get used to that part.
You know aviation, like you know.
Oh yeah, we have to
Weather.
check weather all the time.
Yeah.
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 It's a big
So,
part of your job.
It's probably one of the craziest landings was at Payson in Arizona. It was a small airplane, a little four-seater with a propeller. But Payson Airport sits on a cliff's edge. So I was coming in on a stable approach. For any other airport, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
But the fact that you have that cliff's edge, you've got that wind, you've
That
got
wind.
those drafts.
Yeah, the down
So I came in, like if this was the runway and that's the cliff
Yeah.
edge, I came in and it went
Pull you down.
it pulled me
because of the
down. Yeah, it was a bad downdraft. I did a go around.
So how do you fight that? Do you just approach it
Yeah,
further in?
Well, the most embarrassing part of the story is that I was coming in for an air show, and I was one of the last airplanes, so everybody watched it.
Oh
Well, they probably were like, I know exactly what she's going through. I just did that.
So everybody's on frequency, they can all hear, and so when I did the go around, they were like, oh, you know, you should probably do a low flyby so we could check your landing gear, and I was like, walk of shame. So I did that, and as I came back around for the third time, somebody said if you land long at the 1,000-foot marker, you won't get those drafts at the end.
Gotcha.
I was
Because
like,
it cuts off.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So I just came in higher and then dropped down
dropped down.
steeper and landed a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And it was no problem. It's
And
like any other landing.
Isn't that so interesting that, 100 yards, 300 yards can make
all the difference.
it's very interesting, and that's a very small scale representation of that. At 1,000 feet in, and it's a different story,
Right.
but it's interesting.
Yeah. And I mean, all weather is as a result of heat, as a result of the Earth's temperature.
That's what-
atmosphere.
That's what weather is.
That is weather.
Yeah, trying to find a balance in heat. It's a common shared human experience. So that's what attracted me to it, because it's a way to connect with every single person. There's a reason why it's your go-to small talk in an elevator, because it's one of the few things that everyone experiences. Then realizing, I could do this and I could study it, I kind of fell in love with just the way the atmosphere works. I find it so fascinating. I'm just really grateful for the mentors that I had that showed me that I could do this. Representation is so important because I was always way too intimidated in the science to think I could actually do it. And then I just had a couple women that I could watch do this and told me, no, you got this. You're smart enough. You can work hard enough.
And that's when I kind of decided to just dive right into it.
First off, thank you
Yeah, of
for like just showing me your world. This is really cool.
I'm happy to have you.
Thank you. So we offer a scholarship, and the application for this scholarship is to do something creative. So one of our scholarship applicants that won one our previous year developed a sticker, and we give it out to everybody, but there's different versions of it. So I tried to figure out what I would pick for meteorologists. So it's ladies, it's time, and then this one is to travel.
I love it.
When we are dealing with weather, it's a lot of traveling, and you used to be in the Carolinas, and you came out from Sacramento, and really this job can take you anywhere. So
I love that. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
I love it. That's cool.
Excellent.
It is time to travel, right?
It is totally time to travel.
Also, hi, time travel, how molds are being broken and things are changing. It's cool.
Love it. So thank you. And then for all of you guys that's watched this video,
Do you do the thing?
Trip it out.
Do you do the thing where you're like subscribe and you point
We're
and
all
then it
gonna do
pops
that.
up?
Oh, subscribe. Yes.
Subscribe
Every single
here.
one of us is subscribe. But yes, by all means, join the crew. Come out with us on all of our adventures as we explore these amazing industries that these women are involved in. Check out the next video and do click that subscribe button.
We're real influencers.